Wow, we are live. Let me tag the entirety of my Discord. Add everyone live now ranking school subjects. There we go. I don't need this anymore. What's up, Valerie? Did you get my DM? Music? What do you mean music? What's up, Chloe? We can't always just rank music. That's not very interesting. Oh, I'm zoomed out on my tier maker. Don't worry, I'll share my screen in a second. Okay, we're already getting opinions in the Discord. What's up, Mario Gamer? Okay, browser. I don't like this. I should be mirrored, like the other way around. Camera. Flip it. P is A tier at best. I saw you write that in the Discord. Good to see. What if I don't even have PE on the list? What if our school didn't have PE? Now our school had PE, but you gotta hold your horses, I think. Oh, dude, how is it still not big enough? Now? That looks good. What's up, Waluigi? Dang. Everybody's here for the freaking ranking school subjects tier list. Alright, well, without further ado, this should be it. Yay! Dude, I could zoom in even more, honestly. Okay, this should look good. Okay. S, A, B, C, D. I think we want to add F. I know I made this tier list myself, but I just kept the default stuff. Add a row below. We need F. Oh, no, not like that. P is a required subject, at least in the US. Yeah, it's the same in Germany as well. I'm pretty sure. All right, okay. F, and we need one below that is never took. Never took in gray. No, I edited the wrong one. G tier? No G tier. Make F tier for French. Why? Because they start with the same letter. All right, listen. I had to custom make this myself. These are all the subjects I've had over my scholastic career, pretty much, more or less, without some really weird exceptions. Can you even say scholastic like that? You might not have the same experience. I'm fully aware of that. You might have some subjects that I didn't have. You might have some subjects. I might have had some subjects that you didn't have. But yeah, and we can add like a bunch of like subjects, and I'll have to like comment on them if like how I would rank them hypothetically, like without ever having actually had them. But for now, let's just do the basic ones that I had. All right. Geography. Listen, you would think that geography is like, hey, where is what country? Wait, I have DMs on Discord. 2 different DMs. Okay, somebody went on a golf tournament. Very, very funny. Geography, you would think, is like about, hey, where is this country? Where's this country? It's actually, it's more complex than that. Like after a certain grade, I actually don't know where a lot of the countries are. I'm not very good at GeoGuessr. Half of geography is the worst subject ever. Half is great. So a lot of it is like, how does wind work? What is geothermal energy? How does weather get created? Etc. etc. There are some parts that are interesting. There are some parts that are really boring. Actually learning about how all the different like energies work, like coal, nuclear, etc. Basically, hey, spoiler alerts, it's all just heating up water with a fan. Isn't that science? Not for us. That was all geography. Yeah, that's science. Your curriculum might vary from our curriculum. I'm from Germany, Baden-Württemberg. You know, we do things a little different than you guys. I'm gonna put geography in B. I think that's a good baseline for now. We might circle back and change it later. The first ones are, I feel, are very hard to rank. Okay, next one is music class. Music, actually very self-explanatory. And I think music's got to be S for me at least. Could be A. I love music. I love music class. You know, learning instruments is fun, I think, especially if there's like not a lot of pressure on you to do so. I like to sing, you know. In terms of tests and exams, it's kind of weird. Sorry, I forgot to reply to your voice message. It's fine. Actually, I give it an A. C for music. I'm sorry, C for music is insane. All right. Okay, listen, this is the big one. This is probably the most divisive subject. Math for me is D or F tier. Like the biggest problem I had with school, or like at a certain point, the only problem I had with school, the only thing I didn't like about school is freaking math class. It is irredeemably boring. It has limited usefulness. If you want to go on to do more, you have it on repeat. Oh no. If you want to go on to like do more in the direction of math, like let's say engineering, or I don't know, maybe even like, I don't know if you need it for coding or stuff like that, or physics, that sort of direction, math is very important, right? But like outside of like algebra and arithmetic and all that stuff, like the higher level math stuff is not very useful in real life and doesn't have a lot of real life applications. But yeah, I would have to put it F because it is extremely unenjoyable. I find it extremely dry. It is not creative in the slightest. It is irredeemably boring. Like I said, so math goes in F tier. What do I mean limited? I mean, bro, I once fell asleep in math and I was considered one of the best behaved kids. Honestly, that makes sense to me. All right. Art class. Art class is an easy S tier for me. Art class is the most relaxing, fun class I probably ever took. If it's like if it's like an evening or like afternoon class, your last class of the day is art. It's so chill, it's so mellow. You're just like, hey, this is what you're gonna be working on. You're gonna be making a pencil drawing. And that's your project for the next, I don't know, 8 weeks or something like that. And then each day you would just work on your drawing. You could talk to your friends. You could express yourself artistically. Where do I have SE? SE. You mean PE? No, those buttons are way too far from each other on the keyboard. Yeah, art class is amazing. We did architecture. We did you know what? Only dent in the art classes resume. Sex education. Sex education was a part of biology for us. We had like at a point we had like a weird separate subject that was like basically focused around growing up, essentially, like being a teenager. There was also some sex education in that, but it wasn't just that. We didn't have a separate sex education subject. It was mostly part of biology. Okay, next one. Astronomy. Now, this one, if you didn't have that in your school, it makes complete sense to me. It's one of the more exotic subjects you could have. I never took it. I had the option to take it. It was like in high school for me. There were two options in terms of extra subjects you could do, subjects that weren't required. Like you could do neither, you could do either, and you could do you could do neither, or you could do either. Either astronomy or theater. You couldn't do both. And so I opted to do theater. I'll get to that later, but I never took astronomy. Didn't know it existed? Yeah, kind of wild, huh? All right, German. Now you guys have to consider, if you are from an English-speaking country, or whatever your native language is. German is my native language, right? So if you're French, German is my French, and if you're English, German is my German, right? German is about C tier for me. Because you don't really, like, because everybody is already fluent in German, you don't, after a certain while, you don't actually learn anything about the language itself. You mostly do literature, poetry, other prosa, other writing styles, mostly like, yeah, writing stuff. Which, you know, if you're like, if you would let it be like a little more creative, I think would be interesting. Like, I don't know, write a theater script, or like write a script, write a drama, do something like that. But no, mostly it's like analysis, right? Books, poems, etc., etc. A lot of like regurgitating and analyzing, which, you know, I didn't like. If the subject was taken in a more creative direction, I think I would like it more. But as it stands, German is like a solid C tier. It's far from the worst subject, but it's not good. Okay, biology. I would have to put biology in B, the least offensive of all the subjects, in my opinion, of all the science subjects, of all the sciences. Biology, the thing is, I never majored in bio. We had to take some, I guess you call it AP classes or something like that in English. Basically classes that you have more often, like more hours weekly, and that are weighed more. Biology was, I could have taken it like weighed more and like have it like 4 hours a week, 4 school hours a week instead of 2 school hours a week. Where do you have geography? I don't know how to spell it. I'm dyslexic. Geography is in B. Maybe I need to, I don't know. Do I need to zoom in even more? Yeah. I opted to not do that. I opted to have it 2 hours a week and not weight as heavily. Which, you know, made it more simple. Zoom? I'm already zoomed the heck in. Man, now I need to scroll. Oh well. Geography is ass? Nah. Alright, okay. Next up, we have study hall. You may or may not have study hall in your school life. Study hall for us was like basically, hey, you can like, it was mandatory first and foremost. It meant like if you had study hall, you had a desk where you sat, and that's also where you like went in between classes. But, you know, when you had mandatory session where it's like, hey, you can catch up on your homework here, etc., etc. You're mostly supervised by a teacher, but sometimes you aren't. And in high school, if you had study hall at the beginning or the end of your school day, you were allowed to arrive later if you had it at the beginning of your school day, or leave earlier at the end of your school, if you had it at the end of your school day, if you had your parents' permission, which I had. But if you like ever got caught like skipping class or something, those permissions could be revoked, and that happened a lot. If you like misbehaved, the permission to leave during study hall got revoked. Also, if you had study hall in between, like in the middle of the day, you couldn't leave school during study hall and then come back. That was not an option unless you were 18. All right. Study hall, it's kind of a waste of time almost, but it's kind of chill, especially if you don't have anything to do. I mean, we had the big advantage that we had like school laptops, so we could keep ourselves entertained if we had nothing to do during study hall. Mostly later on into like high school, and so you didn't have a lot of study hall, and most of it was like at the end or the beginning of the day, so you could come later. So yeah. That's when my friends threw the chair, so S tier. All right. Okay, theater class or drama class. Optional, like I said, I opted to choose it over astronomy. Does anybody remember the SATs? We don't have SATs in Germany. We have something else. I should take like the SATs or the LSATs or something at some point just to see how well I would do. My sister took it, I'd say B. I think theater is a very fun subject. Like you can see it. I like the more creative subjects a lot. The only disadvantage to theater was also like a fairly easy grade. Like it was easy to get good grades or good marks, whatever you want to call it, in theater. The only problem with theater is that it was the subject that required the most time out of school spent on it. Like the most extracurricular time or whatever. Like I would have to sacrifice some Saturday mornings, etc., every once in a while to like rehearse for like a piece that we were gonna, perform, like a show, an act, whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. So yeah, and sometimes that became a little annoying, especially if it required a lot of time. But I'd say it was still very rewarding. I think it helps you express yourself. I like theater. I like drama class, and it probably made me a better streamer in the long term. So yeah, never took theater, but honestly, it sounds boring. It's not boring at all. It's like one of the most interesting subjects you could have. Unless you don't buy into the premise. If you're like, oh, acting is dumb, well then yeah, of course, it's gonna be boring. But like if you buy into the premise, I think it's interesting. All right, French. French is B tier for me, probably better than biology. I was one of the very, very few German kids that liked French. Most German kids hate French. They get D's and C's their entire life and try to get by until they can finally drop it. I was in our school, we were forced to drop French because there wasn't a teacher for it who could teach it in high school, or because there's not enough interest, one of those two. So I actually didn't have French in high school. French is fairly difficult as a language to learn, but at least you learn the language. I wish there was more of such a cool and first only stream today. It's so true. I wish there was a bigger emphasis or a bigger focus on speaking and using the language orally, because I think that makes a lot of sense, because like most of the time if I'm using my French, it's gonna be like by speaking and listening. Unfortunately, most languages are taught in like a very written sort of manner. Bro, I am in pain. Why are you in pain? All right. While we wait, physics. Yeah, I hated physics, dog. Girl stuff. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm sorry. I hope it gets better. Physics. I hate physics. Physics is my least favorite of all the sciences, if you don't count math, which I don't like. It's kind of a science, but it's like also like math is mandatory. Was a mandatory like AP class for us, so I didn't really have a chance. Religion's an instant F for me. Physics is unfortunately is very math heavy. Physics was fun when you were still doing like the light bulb experience. Move biology to F tier? No, I love learning about cells and the nucleus and the DNA and RNA. It's fairly interesting, and like amino acids. It was decently interesting. Physics is cooler math, yeah, but math is like really uncool. Like when you were doing still like the electronic board stuff and the light bulbs and the plus minus electrodes, yeah, I can get with that. Once you were calculating speed, orbit, and you're just like, oh, this is just math again. This is just math. I just have to remember formulas, etc., etc. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, Valerie. That's really unfortunate. I hope it washes out. Biology is great. You're wrong, Cisa. I don't know about great. It's good. Okay, PE class, physical education. Physical education is top tier for sure. It's probably better than music class. I think if you hated PE, it's probably because you weren't good at it. It's very fun, I think. I listen. For us, there was a constant. Do you have DT? Oh, Dark Templars? No, I don't. No, what is DT? PE for us was like every semester or so you would have a different sport. It could be like it could be aerobics, and you got to choose for most of the part. You got to choose between like 4 different things, but you had to take a different one each time. We had ping pong, we had swimming, we had track and field, we had basketball, we had volleyball, we had hockey. It was really fun. There was a lot of cool different stuff to do. I think if it was like only like track and field or something, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much, but there was a lot of cool stuff. Design technology. I did not have design technology. PE is B. Wrong. I'm literally so good at PE, FR. Well, I'm glad for you. I wasn't even that great at PE. Like, I didn't get straight A's at PE, unless we were like playing ping pong. I was like, bro, I was cracked at ping pong or table tennis, whatever you want to call it. But I wasn't even that great. It was just fun, man. It was just fun. It was a good time. All right, religion, and this one's kind of insano mode. I never took religion. In the 5th or 6th grade or whatever, we were chose. I enjoyed playing badminton in PE class. Dude, we also had badminton. That was also a good one. We were supposed to choose between ethics and religion, but I didn't get the memo, apparently. So I just got put into ethics. And originally I was like, what the hell? Like, at that time I was religious, and also all my friends were in religion. I was like, dude, this is so cringe. I wanted to be in religion. I got put in ethics instead, which I'm realizing, where is it? I thought I put it on here. Oh no, I thought I put ethics on here. I'll have to do it in a second. But yeah, in the long term, I'm really glad that I was put in ethics. And when I had the choice again, I went with ethics again, but I'll get to that later. English, why math F? Because it's hella boring. I was today's years when I found out the thing you hit in badminton is called a shuttlecock. Ah, yeah, it's a funny word, huh? English is S tier, but that's mostly because I was super duper good at it and never had to try at all. And always got straight A's. It got to the point where I was allowed to skip English class like once a week because I was so good at it, and that's where I'll stop flexing. Oh wait, for you, English is like learning the language? No, not in high school. Not in high school. Like, once you get to high school, it's actually similar to German, where it's like we read books, we do analysis, we write essays, and we still have we have reading comprehension and shit. And I guess, yeah, reading comprehension is still like sort of a test of how well you understand the language, but yeah. English is just easy since you just write the sentence that makes the most sense. English is very easy. Yeah, surprise, surprise, everybody in this chat is good at English. All right, history is one of the I got to choose between taking history as an AP class or taking art as an AP class. I really wanted to take economics as an AP class, but it wasn't an option because there weren't enough people that wanted to do economics, which I thought was insane. History is like A tier. History was very, very interesting. We had a teacher, like for high school at least, we had a teacher who cared a lot and who put in a lot of effort and made the stuff really interesting. It was quite demanding. Actually, I got some pretty bad written grades, like C's, D's, in the direction of C's and D's in like the written grades, because I didn't really prepare for the exams. But I got really good oral grades in history because I was always like participating and sucking up to the teacher. Yeah, I like history. History is good. Literally one of the only subjects that generally doesn't have annoying pupils. The split for us for like history AP and like art AP was like 80-20, I want to say. 80-20 or 70-30. Like most people took art AP because it was a much, much easier grade than history. Would you rather be a boy or a girl, chat? Me personally, I would rather be a boy, which is great for me because I'm already a boy. Middle school, 7th grade, we had a teacher that would give us papers with the lesson being easier and it was awesome, but 8th grade they changed teachers and it stopped. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, Sometimes your subject really depends on what teacher you have. Oh, man. Greninja guy. Please keep that energy out of my chat, okay? Listen. English or Indian? Why would you say you would die for AKG? No, don't do that. It's true. He's my goat FR. Economics! I barely had economics. Like I said, I wanted to take it AP in high school, but it wound up not happening at all. I think we had it one semester. Yeah, I think we had a one semester of high school. English or Indian? What are you talking about? What's the question? I don't understand. Like, would I like language? Economics is question mark. Economics is like supply, demand, trading, financial sectors, etc., etc. Your goat is awful. Choose someone like a bar or something. Which one do I prefer? Like what? Food, language, culture, ethnicity? Oh, we call it EBW. Interesting. All right, and then we had social. Listen, when I was making this list, I forgot about social studies. I didn't. I had to like look through the different subject language. Well, Indian is Hindu, right? You're talking about Hindu, unless you're talking about like Native American, right? Social studies is kind of forgettable, which is why I forgot about it. It's fairly you know what, it's probably more interesting than geography. You learn about like policy and politics and all sorts of stuff like that, but not most of that. Hindi, so close. So which one do you prefer? As a language, I would have to go with English. I mean, I've never really spoken Hindi or know what it sounds like really much. I guess I've heard it before, but still. All right, social studies. Yeah, not that interesting. Geography about social, at least. Yeah, I can be sold on that. Oh man, what am I gonna do with you guys? All right, I gotta add the ethics thing. Where is it? Images. I can't believe I didn't put it on it. You know what the worst part is? You can't edit your own tier lists for some reason. At least I couldn't find it. Oh, don't do this to me. My Explorer is not working again. Wait. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, thank the maker. All right, it's on there now. Phew, I can move again. Come on, get them brain rot. Yeah, guys, in Scottish, gay means happy. It can also mean in gay in English in general. All right, ethics is super S tier. It's got to be up here. I think we might move some stuff around, but ethics / philosophy is probably the subject that was most enriching to me in life. I think it changed the way I look in the ethics is like what's moral, what's right, what's wrong, different philosophies. I said gay, not lesbian. Yeah, well, if you say gay, gay is like an umbrella term, right? We have different subject names. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you learn a lot about the world, different philosophies, how to like judge things, different approaches. Detention, we didn't have detention. Detention didn't exist for us. Or maybe it just didn't exist for me because I was a very good kid. But no. I don't think we had detention at all, really. Alright. Even still, it's not really a subject. Yeah, but I put study hall on there too. Good stream. Bye. Relax. I'm not ending yet. Listen, if you guys have any subjects that I haven't listed yet, you guys can tell me and I'll put them on the list. And then I'll rank them without knowing what they are like. So this is the list of all the subjects I had or could have taken. Like these two I didn't take, but like Thai, I don't have Spanish? Oh, dude. Is it on here? It must be on here, right? No, crud. Dude, I had Spanish, bro. It was supposed to be in here. Aww. Oh, my stupid Windows Explorer isn't loading. Honestly, it might be faster to like get a different image. I might. Okay, hold on. Spanish. Oh yeah. Adobe stock image. Perfect. No, I missed somehow. There we go. All right, Spanish. Politics students don't be boring challenge. Afrikaans make it F. Now English or Spanish. All right, Spanish. I had to take Spanish because if I didn't take Spanish, first of all, I chose Spanish was completely optional in like the 7th grade or something. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll learn another language. Sounds fun. So I had Spanish and French at the same time for a while. Spanish is kind of worse French in a way, but it's a bit simpler than French, I would say. It's almost the same deal in the sense that you're mostly learning the language and the grammar. You don't really get into that deep stuff, really. I had Spanish AP in high school because I didn't want to have biology AP. I was like, all right, I'm good at languages. I'll do Spanish. Probably not the best choice for a subject for like grades because I wasn't that good at Spanish, but it was fun. I don't regret the choice of choosing it over biology AP. But yeah. Like it's confusing. Learning French and Spanish at the same time, you get stuff mixed up. Like you start like using Spanish words in French class and the other way around. It's a bit confusing. Gardening class, we never really had gardening class, but we sort of did. Like we had like a school garden. Actually, we called it Neolithic village, where we had like we mostly did like, you know, woodworking, or like if there was a class, you would call it shop. Actually, we did have shop for a bit, but that was like only like elementary school and a bit longer. We got self-defense class. That's crazy. Hold on. Okay. Gardening. Wait, that's a very cute image. I'm gonna use that one. No, I forgot. I need to put my Explorer over here. Hold on. Yeah, replace it. I hate this shit. All right. Gardening. Where is it? No. Oh my lord. I can't find it anymore. Oh, I didn't replace it, huh? Don't copy. No. What the heck am I supposed to do here? Copy and replace. Yes. Okay, there it is. But where? Ugh. I hate Windows Explorer, bro. It's not showing up in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Gardening. If I had gardening as a class, I would put it in S tier. I love gardening. I'm big into plants, you know? I got a bunch of plants. I got a bunch of house plants. I think it's good work. You got to be careful not to like do something bad to your back, but like gardening I think is very fun. It's very tranquil. It's very relaxing. It's therapeutic in a way. The only sad part is like when your plants die. But if I was doing it at school, they wouldn't even be my plants. I would just be working on somebody else's plants. I think that would be cool. All right. Politics is basically, I would put politics, but politics is basically social studies for us, at least. Social studies was effectively politics. All right. If there aren't any other suggestions, I would just move on to the next tier list, in which case I don't really have an idea. I'm just gonna go blindly. I only prepared one tier list today, and we're just gonna have to look at some stuff. But yeah, we can do like a bunch of like generic stuff. Wait, where's music? Music is up here. It's in S tier. This is music. All right. Okay. Maybe we do cool. All right. I'm glad you agree. Maybe we do fruit. Ultimate fruit tier list. Why does it say fruit so many times? Fruit plus Asian fruit. All right. Oh boy, I don't know all of these fruits, bro. I'm gonna have to zoom out a bit. All right. Okay. All right. New title. Ranking fruits. He isn't caught up on fruit. Not really, no. You guys, honestly, you know what? I might need a. Is there a labeled list? I think there is. Like I haven't eaten cod. Oh, you don't know about cod? It's a goated emote. It's a goated emote. Fruit. Labeled. Okay, cool. This is much better. Oh, I said okay, and obviously my Google Assistant triggers. COD is great because if somebody like if the streamer calls out a chatter, they will just use the COD emote and then all is forgiven. All right, green apple. Ugh, green apple, bro. It's like green apple is like we need an F tier. We need an F and we need a never had. Very scuffed, very scuffed. You know what? Might as well just do it over. Add a row below. No, crud. Delete. Okay. Never had. You guys are gonna. I'm gonna have to put a lot in never had. Okay, green apple. Let's. You know what? Go again. Green apple is like C tier. It's too. Green apple is usually too sour for me. As a, you know, if we're talking about like flavors and like I don't know, like candy or something, green apple is usually like pretty good. Get the ads off my screen, please. But yeah, usually like green apples. I'll eat a green apple. I'm not gonna die if I eat a green apple, but it's usually too sour for me, so I'd have to put it in C tier. Red apple, much better. Red apple, very solid. You know, I don't really want to go into like all the different stuff you can make out of like all the fruits. Like apple is very versatile in the sense like that you can make a lot of stuff out of it. I don't like any of the stuff you can make out of apples, really. Apple pie, no thanks. Apple juice, no thanks. You know, applesauce, I'll pass. But, you know, just the fruit, it's great. It's great. It's very inoffensive, tastes great. The only problem is it gets like bad pretty quick. He doesn't like apple crumble? Not really. It's fine. It's fine. Goat wash? No. Apricot. Apricot. And I don't like apricot. Dried apricot? It's alright. Dried apricot is alright. I used to have it back in the day, like a decent amount. Regular apricot? No thanks. Honestly, kind of, call me crazy, kind of too sweet. Kind of too sweet. Avocado. Crazy avocado's a fruit, but it kind of makes sense. Avocados, all right, I'm back. Just watch the vid. It lagged Yoshi Circuit. Listen, I put extra effort into the video. I also think the thumbnail is really good. I hope you like the editing. I put in a little more effort than usual. It did not lag Yoshi Circuit. There was more than enough. Avocados from Mexico. See. I don't love avocado. Guacamole is like decent. I haven't been exposed to it too much. It's the taste is kind of, it's, I don't want to call it bland, but it's like kind of lacking, honestly. Can't wait for the wit with my amazing snipe. I don't know. That might never see the light of day. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It'll come out eventually. You know, I am making a lot of Mario Kart videos because you can make them fairly quickly and they do pretty well. But yeah. Banana. Dude, call me Donkey Kong because I love bananas. I have a banana every day. The only real disadvantage to bananas is that they, you know, if they're quite fragile. So if you like, I don't know, the banana drops or something, it's like mush, right? But you can still make banana bread out of it, and banana bread is great. Yeah, I actually like them slightly green, you know, less sugar, more fiber, little firmer. I put one in my quark every day. Yeah. And it has magnesium. Banana bread is disgusting. Gaba, get the fuck out of my chat. What? Banana bread is disgusting? What an insane take. You say everything made out of apple sucks, banana bread is fine. Listen, banana bread is mostly cake, okay? Banana bread is goated though, to be fair. Thank you. Thank you. Blackberry. You know they say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I don't know, blackberries are decent, but they're very messy to eat in my opinion. Like the juice gets everywhere. They taste alright. Banana bread made me vomit when I was a child. Yeah, then it's just the association to that one memory. You gotta unlink it somehow. You just gotta try it again at some point, and you'll realize it's great. It's like raclette for me. I don't like it because it made me vomit once. But if I tried it again, it would probably be fine. But I just thinking like eating a crap ton of cheese, just cheese is like unhealthy, but whatever. Yeah, pretty decent. I don't love it. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's like banana plus chocolate. That's a big no. Bro's putting chocolate in his banana bread. A lamao. No. Yeah, some recipes have chocolate. Mine doesn't. Also, what about like a chocolate banana, bro? That's like amazing. It's like one of the best things you could eat. Chocolate banana. But I think we already had this conversation. Black currant. I have to look at the German name, but I don't believe I've had this, I'll be honest. Black currant. Oh, I have had this. It's alright. It's a little sour, but it's like a lot less messy than eating like a blackberry. I would probably put it in C. We had these at our school garden, and you could just eat them. Black currant is only really known for one drink, and it makes good puree too. Huh, interesting. A drink, you say? And puree? Never heard of it. Blueberry. Blueberries are probably... Listen, I don't have blueberries at all, really. Of course, puree is like also like a word that's just used in English. But like you have to be sort of knowledgeable to know what it is. Oh cool, I'm getting ads for key lights. Thank God I didn't buy any recently. Blueberries are good. Blueberries, I learned, are carbohydrates, which I had no idea they were. They're pretty sweet. They got a nice. They're not as messy. And to use the accent right, yeah, I kind of goated with the sauce. That Mia, I wouldn't bother. Well, I've never heard any English speaker saying, "Oh, I ate puree." It usually would be like, "Oh, I made puree," because like I feel like the people who would use that word are usually like chefs or culinary students, or like people who watched The Bear. Yeah, blueberries are good. Blueberries are good, but I don't really eat them at all. But they're so good. Cantaloupe. I had cantaloupe very, very recently. Cantaloupe is just like, it's just mush, man. It's just, I don't like the texture, and the taste is eh. So I would put it, maybe I'd put it D. Like, it doesn't taste enough like anything. I would never watch The Bear unless they renamed it to The Horse and it's about a horse. You know what's crazy? The show isn't about a bear, mostly. It's phenomenal, by the way. I can highly recommend it. But, you know, you do you. Yeah, cantaloupe. Kind of just a worse watermelon, honestly. Looks cool, though. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. Coconut. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple snails, acorn oranges, and coconut shells. This is why Cocaine Bear beats it any day, but that's a movie and a show. You can't compare it. Also, I didn't see Cocaine Bear. Coconut for me is A. Just like the fruit itself is like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a nice little snack. I think it's insanely unhealthy for like a fruit. But like the sort of stuff you can make with coconut and the milk and all this. Boo coconut side. Oh, spoken like somebody who would put Bounty in F tier. I love coconut. I love coconut bars. I love coconut milk. I love, you know, just the flavor itself. And, you know, I love coconut trees too. True, because it belongs there. Wrong. Cherries. I don't like cherries. I just don't like how they taste. And the seed in the middle, it's too big. Honestly, I would put them all the way back here. Alright. I just don't like them. If you like them, that's two awful takes back to back. Sue me. Sue me. I have to look up what I know what cranberries are, but I have to know the German word to rank them. Crud. Moosbeere? I don't think I've had them, bro. I don't think I've ever had cranberry. I don't think I've ever... Okay, what? No, don't sue me. Date! Dates. Listen, a date is like a dried apricot, but worse. Sorry to everyone from the Middle East. I apologize. I know y'all love them stuff. You not have cranberry sauce at Christmas? No. That's a Anglo tradition, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't exist in Germany. Gotta eat. Wish me bon appetit. Bon appetit, mon petit frère. I thought it would have been a German thing, not gonna lie. Really? No. Not cranberries. I don't think so. Date, yeah, date is a worse dried apricot for me. I can have a date, but it's like, I don't know. All right. Dragon fruit, listen. It looks fire. It looks... What did I say? Appetit? Oh, sorry. I mean, literally 70% of our Christmas is just taken from Germany. Also, you also eat, like, wiener sausages with potato salad. Dragon fruit looks fire, but I've never had the opportunity to eat it. I mean, look at it. Look at the name. Look at how it looks. It looks so cool. I have to imagine it's very cool. But I've never had it. Durian! I've never had it. It's like, durian is like very popular in Southeast Asia, but apparently smells horrible. If you go online, you can see like that some like subways or like other public places will have like no durian signs because the smell is so bad, apparently. My Taiwanese teacher talked about it. She enjoyed but banned in places like Singapore. Banned in Singapore, isn't that crazy? That and the ZA. I can imagine it could be good, but I've never had it. Fig, too seedy, honestly. It's too seedy for me. It's all right, but I don't love the taste. I'm also honestly I'm not a big fruit guy. Gooseberry? What in God's name is a gooseberry? I've never had it. Grapefruit. Oh, dude, I don't know if I've had grapefruit. You know what? No, there's no chance I had grapefruit raw. No. In a juice, maybe. Gooseberries are goated. They look like if somebody combined a watermelon with a grape. That's what they look like. I don't think I've ever had grapefruit. Red grapes. I don't like grapes. The seeds are the taste is whatever. Too much liquid. Honestly, put them both back here. They're the same to me. They make wine. Also, there's a lot of vineyards where I live. We live in wine country. I don't care for grapes. They look kind of cool. They look very aesthetically pleasing. What in the world are we doing? I'm ranking fruit. And earlier I was ranking school subjects. Hi, Jada. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. Kiwi. Kiwi's, it's kind of too bitter for me. Too bitter to tart. Is it bitter or is it just tart and like acidic? It's all right, but it has like these weird. It's also kind of seedy, like a fig is. I guess like the big advantage it has is like you can like look really cool if you eat it with the skin. But other than that, it's like kind of annoying to eat. It looks cool, but that's about it. We should rate chips. I haven't tried that many different chips. I guess like I could try like different flavors, but sure. Lemon. Listen, I think these are one of the few fruits that you are not just like raw eating. I mean, some people do, don't get me wrong. Some people are into that stuff. This is about the juice. This is about the juice and the zest. And both are amazing, right? For making food. Making marinades, seasoning, all that stuff. Very important for cooking. I eat lemons raw. I knew there was going to be a psychopath in here. Well, more power to you, honestly. What's up, Knuckles? Yeah. I think they're great for like seasoning. If I was to rank them as just like a fruit I eat raw, no chance. No, I would no, bro. It's too, maybe a lime. Like you can put it in. You can also put it in cocktails and stuff. That's pretty cool. But yeah, lime juice, lemon juice, very good in food. Lychee. That's what it's pronounced, right? Lychee? Lychee? Never had it. Also very Southeast Asian, if I'm not mistaken. Lemon water top tier. And I like my water unflavored. I don't like if somebody puts like some lemon in it, it's like, oh, this water is ruined. I just want pure water. Lime, I'm not as against as lemon, but yeah. Mango, aka the goat for many people. Also for me, but only in melee terms. Okay, listen, this is gonna be the most controversial one, right? The most controversial one yet. I don't really care for mango. I'm sorry. It's like, I just don't like that. You know what? You know what? On merits, I'm moving up. On merits of it being like its consistency, its texture. I just don't like the taste. It's kind of too sweet for me. I don't love the taste of mango. I don't love the big ass seed. I don't love like that the smell sticks to everything. Nectarine is kind of like a peach, but not quite. It is they're decent. Avocados are fruit. Apparently, listen, a lot of stuff is fruits that you wouldn't think about. I'm sure some of these fruits on here are like technically berries or something, but I'm not gonna get into that whole mess. Nectarine, it's like for me, it's like a worse apple and a worse peach. They're okay. I don't like the big core in the middle, the big seed. But yeah, they're okay. Orange. I will eat. Orange is kind of like the lime lemon family, right? where it's like you're not really eating oranges raw. You can eat oranges raw, right? But it's like also it's a lot about the juice and all that stuff. It's good in desserts and like combined with other stuff. Just like raw is, I'm not with it. Make orange S tier. Feel free to make your own list and put orange S tier. For me, it isn't. It's funny your name in my chat is orange. I always put in orange when I make my salads. I don't like fruit in salad. I'll be honest. Every once in a while, like you can beg all you want. This is my list, and this represents my taste. And for me, orange isn't an S tier fruit. When I was working at a restaurant, they also had like they called them orange fillets. And they also put them next to the salad because it's a bit of a flavor contrast with like nuts and like dressing, etc., etc. Apples in salad, yeah, apples I can sort of be sold on. It adds some crunch, it adds some texture, but personally, I keep it simple, you know, like maybe like obviously you got your like iceberg or something, or your leaf salad, or whatever have you. Maybe you got rucola or something like that. You got, and then like cucumber, maybe some herbs, maybe some carrots, and that's about it. Nothing wrong with keeping it simple, yeah. Canned forest, yeah. Papaya? I don't think I've had papaya, I'll be honest. Passion fruit? I don't know. Have I had I don't think I've had passion fruit. It's in a lot of juices. I don't think I've had passion fruit. Peach. Peach is kind of a better apricot, but I don't really care for it. It's you know what? It's kind of like a sweeter apple, sweeter, less tart, less solid apple. It's just not for me. It looks good. It smells good. It tastes decent, but for me, it's like it's just not as good as an apple, for example. Pear. Now, pear is a bad apple. They made apples bad, and they're called pears. I just don't. The pears for me have no reason for existing when apples exist. There is no situation ever I would rather have a pear than an apple. So yeah, pear, very superfluous. We might have to move it into F tier, honestly. Never really cared for pears, to be honest. Persimmon. Never had this. I know Ludwig talks about persimmons when he plays Suika game. But yeah. Okay, pineapple. Listen. Pineapple was, for the most part, too sour for me. But I had like some crazy good pineapple when I was working at a restaurant. Like expensive pineapple from Taiwan or something, and it was actually sweet. It was good. But I think most pineapples too sour for me personally. Suika stream, please. I could be talked into a Suika stream. You know, the Suika theme song goes kind of hard. You know, I watched Ludwig and Stans play Suika for like longer than I would care to admit. Plum, honestly, we got a lot of plums in like our backyard. I don't really care for plums. You can make like alcohol out of plums. That's decent. But yeah, I don't really care. Ludwig von Koopa? No, Ludwig Agren. Ludwig from video games, as he's sometimes referred to. Maybe here. Pomegranate. I don't think I've had it. You know what's crazy? For us, it's called grenade apple. It looks very cool. I don't think I've had pomegranate. So I can't rank it. Pomelo? What the heck is that? I've never had it. Raspberry? Raspberry is probably the best berry. Make it F? I can't rank it if I haven't tried it. Raspberry probably the best berry. Personally. A little sour, but very inoffensive. I'm just not a big berry guy, to be honest. Red currant. Oh, this is grenade apple. I know. It's funny. That's what we call it. Like German words are often brutalist, but it's like pomegranate, right? All right, red currant. Honestly, it's like it's black red currant and black currant. They might as well be the same thing. I don't think I'd notice a different in taste. Apple or banana? Look at the list, brother. Banana all day. Star fruit looks very cool. Shout out to Fruit Ninja. I remember the star fruit vividly. Never had it. Strawberry. Okay, listen. Controversial take. I've talked about this on stream before. Strawberries look a lot better than they taste. Strawberries look amazing, but they don't taste as good. They're usually too tart. They're very fragile. They're too acidic for me. I think strawberry is not as good as raspberry or blueberry. So I'm putting, honestly, I think I like it less than black currant and red currant too. So I would put it here. But it looks really good, don't get me wrong. And a lot of strawberry flavored stuff like candy and stuff tastes great, but like, yeah. Tangerine. Tangerines are good. Tangerines are like more edible oranges for me. Like you can just like eat them better raw. I don't really eat tangerines a lot, but they're like in Germany, they're extremely popular around Christmas time. They like they're everywhere. And they, you know what? They smell good. They smell good. It's just a bit of a mess. Like unfortunately, like the skin gets left in public places a decent amount, and that's not nice. Watermelon. Listen, watermelon is like one of the few fruits I actually eat from time to time. It's just annoying with the seeds and stuff. And I don't like how much water content it has. I mean, it's called watermelon, duh. It's just too watery for me. I know some people will have watermelon as their favorite fruit. I think it's a bit inconvenient. Also, the fact that it's huge is kind of annoying, but it's good. The stuff with the seeds is just annoying. Honeydew. I've never had honeydew. It looks like a melon family type beet. I'm pretty sure it is. Asian pear, never had it. Guava, never had it. Blood orange, never had it. Custard apple. Ground cherry? I hate ground cherries. I've never heard it called that, but I know what this is. We call it like Marabellen or something in German. I hate them. They taste horrible. Honeydew is just a lesser cantaloupe. Oh, really? What's up, C. Sosa? Is that a reference to the rapper at all? Chief Keef? Sosa? Kumquat. I've never had kumquat. Mulberry? Nah. Raisins? I'm sorry, raisins is not even a fruit. Raisins is just dried grapes. I guess dates are just dried something. Dried plums, right? But raisins are F tier. I hate raisins. Raisins are disgusting. Like raisins are like the bad surprise when you're expecting chocolate. And it's like, ugh, I got a raisin instead. I mean, listen, some people really rock with raisins, but not me. July 8th is my birthday. Cool. A lot of my chatters have their birthdays around this time. Raisins are just bad, yeah. But some people are really into raisins, right? But if it's like annoying if there's like you call it like I don't know, like a trail mix or something, and there's like a bunch of nuts, and then there's raisins, and it's like, wah. Jackfruit, never had. Mangosteen, never had. Rambutan, never had. Sour cherry, never had. White currant, honestly, same as black currant and red currant. Wait, how come you don't have tomato in there? Tomatoes are fruit? See, that's the problem, right? I'm sure a bunch of these fruits that are on here are technically not fruits. It's weird. It's weird how this works. I'm sure some of the stuffs that are on here are like nuts technically or something, or like berries, whatever. But yeah, that's the list for now. Or basically, I don't think I have to change anything around. I think I'm happy with the list. So yeah, that's the list. That's all the fruit rank that was on the list. Turns out I haven't tried most fruit. Probably have to expand my horizon a bit. All right. If you have a idea for another tier list I could do, please let me know. Please tell me what sort of tier list you'd like to see me do, because I only really planned the one, and this is already like the second one. I'm gonna do like a bunch more for like an hour or something, and then I'm probably gonna play Balatro or something. But yeah, if you have an idea for a tier list, if not, I'm just gonna have to like search for something, and like we go with the flow. But I don't want to look at the tier maker trending tab because it's all like waifus. Is the next line? No, it's right now. It's right now. The next tier list is right now, which is why I'm looking for a suggestion. Sorry, I just got a message, so I had to look down. We could do, you know what? We could do Star Wars shows again, but I haven't finished watching The Acolyte yet. What am I watching? Fruit tier list. So I have to CarniVoreX. I appreciate that. Well, you spelled my name almost correctly. There's a bit missing there. Dude, there's so many ads on this website, bro. I don't know. Honestly, I could be convinced to do Star Wars show tier list again. Sorry, don't you don't have to apologize. It's all good. Playmobil, shout out to Playmobil. For real. Alright. You know what? Star Wars I've done one before, but I think it's time we update them. All Star Wars movies plus TV shows. How updated is this? Why are they... I don't want to rank the movies anyway. Nah, it's not. It doesn't have all of them. Phones tier list. I'm not a tech. I haven't had that many phones. I did. You know what's funny? I did think about that in my head, but like I can't rank. Like I haven't had that many different phones. I can't really rank it. Why isn't watermelon an S? Because I don't like it that much. Because it's too watery, and the seeds are annoying. That's why. Roblox games tier list. I haven't played a single Roblox game. I'm sorry. Wait, I had an idea. Maybe we can do music. Sonic R again? I'm not gonna do Sonic R again. What's up, Harper? Oh, maybe we do Persona. Maybe we do music. We do Persona 4 or something. Persona 4 music. All Persona music. That's too many. No, every game you play rated. That I have to make a custom list, which is that takes preparation. That's gonna take too long. Every Arctic Monkey song. I don't know every Arctic Monkey song. How about You'll Never See It Coming? So true. How about Kanye West albums? You know, I could be convinced to do like Kanye West albums or something. I can't really rank any Roblox stuff. I've never played Roblox. What's up, Yanni? Every Kanye West song? Dude. Okay. Oh, this ends at Donda. Problem is, if I can't remember a song, like, then I can't really rank it. Maybe albums is better, to be honest. Okay, there we go. We need a didn't listen to tier list. Why ain't there a cane in a hurricane? There is, in the word at least. No, my stupid my group chat is popping off and now I keep getting notifications. Okay, hold on. Let me change the title. Ranking every Kanye album. All right. Okay. We need a new tier list at a row below. never heard. Okay. Starting off with, this is Kids See Ghosts. This is the collab album from Kid Cudi and Kanye West. I have never heard it, which is kind of crazy to think about. Also, they are not on good terms anymore. But yeah, I haven't listened to it mostly because it's like a collab record between Kanye and Kid Cudi. But yeah, this is Jesus. I've also haven't listened to it. I maybe I should at some point, but like I heard so much bad stuff about the album that I don't really want to. Dude, my group chat is going crazy right now. It's so annoying. I will put it all in never heard. Yeah, if you haven't heard any, then that's probably what you got to do. Yeah. Okay, Donda. I mean, listen. I wish it was. I wish the Donda album cover was something that wasn't just a black square, but that's what it is. Okay. I would put it in B for now as a starting point. We might have to change it later. But yeah, Donda is decent. I like Donda a lot. You know, Donda was like the first ever album that I was like excited for to come out, where like I waited for the release for an album to come out. Otherwise, I just kind of was like, oh, music. But that's where like actually, oh, I'm waiting for music to come out. Minecraft or Roblox? I gotta go with Minecraft because I never played Roblox. All right, this is The College Dropout. The College Dropout's got to be A or S. It's Kanye's debut album. It has a lot of hits on it. I love Through the Wire. I also love Last Call. Last Call, which is like, I don't know, 8 minutes long or something. Great song. Also Through the Wire, all time. Highest of A, to be honest. Yeah, could be put in S tier. We might move some stuff around later. But yeah, I'm a big fan of College Dropout. Late Registration, I would probably have to put in S. Dude, I wonder, can you see, is it in frame? No, it's not in frame. Hold on, wait. I might screw up my camera angle for this. Oh, you can. I don't know if you can see it. Vultures Part 1 is over Donda. I've never listened to Vultures. Hold on. If I move my cam. Oh no. You can sort of see it. Yep. Like top left of your screen. That's the late registration album cover. And in the middle, it's the Yay album cover. Alright, I hope we're good. Should be good. All right, back to it. So I actually do have this record. So it has a special place in my heart. Let me. All right, that should be good. All right. Tyler the Creator. I love Tyler the Creator. Yeah, I love Late Registration. Graduation. I'm also a big fan of Graduation. When I heard Big Brother for the first time, it made me cry. And that's not a lot of songs can do that, but I thought it was so beautiful. It obviously has a lot of hits on it. I'm a big Graduation fan. I don't know if I would put it above Late Registration, but it's a great album. I should probably go through the only bad song on there is Drunken Hot Girls. You know what's crazy? I can't remember that song, which means it's probably not good. Hold on, I'm going to turn off the light again because it looks better. I should probably pull up the track list so I can get it so I remember better like what's on the album. So I can actually talk like a little more about it. But yeah. Stronger, I Wonder, Good Morning, Champion, Can't Tell Me Nothing. Barry Bonds is pretty whatever. Flashing Lights is amazing. Everything I Am is amazing. The Glory, Homecoming, Big Brother. I don't think I remember Good Night. You also ranking? Yup. Alright. 808s and Heartbreak. There are like 2 songs on 808s and Heartbreak I really like. One is RoboCop. The other one is I don't even know. Like, I think Paranoid. I'm not. I have to look at the. I have to look at the list real quick. I don't really love Amazing That. Heartless is great. Heartless is great. Paranoid and RoboCop. I love both of those songs. Other than that, I'm not the biggest fan of the record. It's good. It's good. Mr. Beast gets too much content farms. I thought content farms was something different. Like what the where you see like a bunch of cell phones hung up on a wall or something. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. You know, what did I think Anthony Fantano gave this record a 6 or something? That was like very controversial. I like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a lot. I don't know if I like it better than College Dropout, but I think it's great. Some of the writing on it is a bit whack, but other than that, I think it's great. You're underrated, bro. I appreciate that. Okay, this is Watch the Throne with Jay-Z. Maybe I've listened to like one song off of it, but I haven't listened to the full album. This is Good Music Volume 1 or something. I think I also only listened to like one song. You're creative with videos? Decently. I mean, I mostly make like gaming stuff, but I mix it up every once in a while. This is Yeezus. This is Jesus is King. This is Yeezus. Bound 2 goes crazy. Black Skinhead goes crazy. Where would I... Is it better than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? Super Mario Odyssey? Yep. Played that a bunch. Got some videos of that. I don't know. It's hard. That's hard to rank, honestly. Okay. Vultures? Never heard. The Life of Pablo. God. It's also... The Life of Pablo is also really, really good. I think it's probably better than... It's gotta be better than Donda. But yeah. And then Ye. The thing is, Ye is a pretty short record, but I'm a big fan of Ye. It's probably my favorite Kanye. Father Stretch My Hand Part 1 carries it. Yeah, but there's some other records. Ye is my favorite Kanye record, which is it's kind of an insane take, but I love every song on it, and they make me feel a lot of emotions. Okay, I gotta like High Life is great. High Life on Waves is great on Life of Pablo. High Life is great on Life of Pablo. I think it's a great record. We might have to move some stuff around. Like maybe we put 808s and Heartbreak in D and this in C, and then like we say like no F tier or something. Maybe we move down Yeezus. But yeah. That I would say that's the list for now, at least. All right. Okay, we still got a bunch of time. If you guys want to suggest a tier list for me to make, write it in chat now, and I'll consider it. Why might comment take a minute for you guys to see? You might have to refresh the stream. That can happen. That you like you buffer for a second, then you get behind. Maybe my delay is bad, but it shouldn't be, honestly. I can like live delay. Hold on. Test. The delay is like 5 seconds or something like that, or less. So it's on like the lowest possible. It's on uses YouTube. Yeah. All right. So if you guys have any suggestions for a tier list, if not, I'll have to come up with something myself. Ideally, something that like we could do like spectator sports or something. Maybe that's something we could do. Why am I watching this on my Switch and my phone? That's great for my watch hours. Wait, spectator sports. Ranking foods? All food? Wii Sports. Nope. Okay. Not really what I was looking for. Foods or dishes? Let's just do food, huh? Ranking Oreo types. The problem with ranking Oreo types is like I've had like 3 different Oreos. What's up, Isaiah? Fast food. Fast food. Food tier list. Red food tier list. You know what? Sure, food tier list. There's like 3 food. Oh, these are just food groups, dude. These are just food groups. Rate all famous YouTubers. You know what? Sure. YouTubers. This guy. All right. Fast food tiers. The problem is I live in Germany and we don't have that many fast food joints. I can do that still. Best YouTubers or how about streamers, huh? Streamers. Twitch streamers ranking. Where's Kanye? Oh, you just missed it. I have to change. If you go back in the live stream a bit, I just got done doing it. I'm looking for the next thing right now. Twitch streamers. Let's see who they have. I don't know most of these people. Maybe not the play. Maybe we do fast food instead. Queso? Dude, Queso is too new school for me. I don't know who Queso is. Okay, listen, here's the problem. Like, in Germany, we have like 3 of these, right? And we do have Domino's, I guess. That's the problem. Maybe there's like German fast food. Hold on. Queso song covers tier list. Fast food in Germany. Dude, this is just like, these are items, bro. I'm back. Welcome back, Gaba. Fast food tier list Australia edition. Hong Kong. Well, not really what I'm looking for. How about fast food items? Rust items? Plant power fast food? Nope. Bro, what the heck is that? Okay, it wasn't fast food, huh? Pokemon Unite held items. Of course. Paper Mario items? Which Paper Mario? The only Paper Mario I played all the way through is Origami King. Popular fast food items. I haven't had all of these, man. Not even close. Don't know all of them? Yeah. Surely we can think of something. Surely we can just find a food tier list, which is just like a bunch of food. Not just the food groups. You know what? This seems decent enough. I could probably rank this. Okay. Ranking fast food. Country tier list, but what am I rating them on? Like to visit or what? Turning on my bright ass LED room lights. I need a bit of LEDs in my room. I would like to add like a little color to my cam. All right, fries. Okay, this is like this is Spanish for haven't eaten. I'm gonna just change it to English real quick. Whoops, I don't want to be in all caps. Like how pretty they are when they're visiting. Love YouTubers reading my comment. All right. Oh, why is the text in gray or something? You can barely tell. Okay, whatever. Fries. Dude, fries gotta be S tier. Because fries... listen, this is all unhealthy, so I'm not considering that aspect at all. You can eat fries with everything, dude. Fries is kind of like the ultimate like fast food combo. You can get fries with everything, and it makes sense. Like maybe like a few things that it would be like a bit paradox, but like fries is always a safe bet. So I would have to put fries in S tier. And you know, fries technically vegetables. All right, be careful with putting too many of the same character in one sentence, or the bot will time you out. Even with Coke, you can have like fries and a Coke, right? Just like don't combine them. Fried chicken, dude, I love fried chicken. It's great. The only real downside to fried chicken, I would say, is like it can be hard to dip. Like if you have like a drumstick, for example, or a wing, I think they can be like kind of hard to dip because like the bone sort of gets in the way. And also it's like kind of hard to digest. Like fried chicken, more than like most fast food, I would say, after eating it, I feel really bad. It's like it does insane damage to the stomach. So fried chicken, probably S, but like, E, you guys are saying E on fried chicken? Are you insane? It's so good. You gotta get like better spices. Never had a hard time digesting anything as long as I can remember. Okay, how about you eat a cinder block or something? All right, chicken nuggets. This is gonna be unpopular with children, but chicken nuggets are great. They're not as good as fried chicken, because I think like in terms of like spice and whatever, it's just like not as interesting. It's just a little more bland. It's a very safe bet. Chicken nuggets are a very safe bet. I don't think I've eaten bad chicken nuggets. Even the ones with the cooked ass, oatmeal or cornflake, whatever. What do they call breading? Even then, they're still good. Hot dog. Slime on the Yard podcast said like his biology teacher told him that you should never eat hot dogs because they're unhealthy. Hot dogs are decent. Look, I think hot dogs are kind of like carried by the topping that you put on them. Like a hot dog itself with like nothing on it, I really wouldn't want to eat. Like the bread is kind of whatever, the sausage is kind of whatever, but with some nice mustard, maybe some like grilled onions, some sort of stuff like that. I don't know if you're like into relish or something. I think they're good. Never had hot dogs? That's kind of crazy. I would eat a hot dog without topping. I'd like it as much. That's kind of insane. Okay, what are you? What is that, bro? Can anybody tell me what this is supposed to be? Maybe zoom in a bit more. Hold on. I can't tell. Is that a sub of some sort? Plain hot dogs are kind of good. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. What is that supposed to be? Can anybody tell me? Taco? No, tacos are right here. Like I'm talking about this. Fajitas? I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe my whiteness is showing. I'm gonna put in haven't tried because I can't rank it. Tacos are great. The only real problem with unfolded quesadillas, the only real problem with tacos is like that they like if they're hard shell tacos, they kind of fall apart and make a pretty big mess, right? So like you get like 2 to 3 bites. And it's like, then it's kind of starts falling apart. It can also kind of like burst in your mouth, But hard shell tacos are awful to eat. Yeah, I'm kind of with that. Make a tier list that say never had them. Tier list. Tier list of all my tier lists. I could do that at some point, but that's one I have to prepare in advance. This is just a burrito, right? This is just a burrito. I don't like burritos as much as I like tacos, right? I mean, it's kind of a similar formula. You have like meat, vegetables in like a tortilla, but in that case, it's like a wrap more so, or maybe it's just a wrap. It doesn't even have to be a burrito, right? Like how good S, A, B, C, D, and F are. S tier, F is definitely S tier. We know that. I think it's like I just don't like it as much as a taco. It can be more convenient to eat, but like I think like the soft shell is like kind of It's not as appealing to me. I like the crunch I get. You can have like a somewhat crunchy like burrito maybe, but like not as much as a taco. All right. I prefer burritos more than tacos. I like the fact that it's all around the ingredients. Okay. Sandwich. Dude, sandwiches are kind of S tier, you know? Because there's so much you can do with a sandwich. You can put anything on a sandwich. You know, and listen, I'm not going to get into is a hot dog a sandwich or something. I don't believe that's true. I think words have meaning for a reason. But I think sandwiches are great. Sandwich, but there's sand in it. Yeah, I don't think I would enjoy it as much. What is that? Is that pulled pork? Or like, what is it supposed to be? Pulled pork. Pulled pork, I like it. It doesn't even have to be like inside of a bun, right? But at the same time, it's also kind of messy and it's like hard to add stuff, right? Like if we're looking at pulled pork, it's mostly just meat and a bun. You can add like some sauce. You can add some like sauerkraut or something like that. But like, other than that, there's not really much you can do with it. I'm going to move down hot dog 1 for now. We're going to have to fill in the bottom as well. All right, pancakes. I don't really know what pancakes are doing on this list. Because this is the only dessert. Why is it the only dessert that's on here? I guess you can also have it like for breakfast or something, but none of these things are breakfast items unless you're like a bit of a psychopath. I mean, I like pancakes, but honestly, you know what? I don't really want to rank them in this. It doesn't make sense. If we had to rank them, I would probably put them top of A, like above chicken nuggets and tacos. But it's just hard to compare something like that to all the other stuff on the list. Okay, this doesn't seem like... This is just a sandwich with fries. Why is this in here? This list is kind of cooked. Make pancake a C... Doesn't make sense to me. Like, listen, ranking pancakes in general doesn't really make sense on this list. Okay, hamburger. I love hamburgers. I guess this is technically a cheeseburger because there's cheese on here. But, like, I would just call it a hamburger anyway. I don't really know why you have to make the distinction in the first place. Hamburgers are better sandwiches because you put, like, real grilled meat patties on there, which... For me, clear deli meats. I think a beef patty or like even a chicken patty, I think is better than a like deli meat. Pizza. I love pizza. I think pizza is probably between sandwich and hamburger. Yeah, I'd say it's between pizza and hamburger. So overrated. Nah, pizza's amazing. The only real problem I have with pizza is like you can't like in terms of like how balanced it is, it usually lacks meat, right? But you can like put meat on pizza. You can put pepperoni. Sure, like if you look at the balance of like meat to like cheese and like carbs, it's not amazing. It's not as good as a hamburger, but there's so many different pizzas you can eat. There's so much you can put on pizza, which I think makes it really good. Like hamburger is like more limited in what you can do with it. Pizza, I think, you know, you can do a lot with pizza. It just had it confirms B or C. All right. Okay, listen, is this just a cheeseburger? I mean, this is literally a McDouble, if I'm not mistaken. I would say cheeseburger, hamburger, they're the same to me. No, cheeseburgers are better than hamburgers because hamburgers need cheese. Cardboard pizza. These are just wieners. These are just wiener sausages. They're honestly like compared to all the other stuff here, they're F. It's like that's not even. I wouldn't even call it fast food. Bacon. I'm not. You know what? This is not gonna go over well with the millennial crowd if I have any. With the lay epic bacon, I don't really love bacon. Bacon's like it's just like fatty meat. Bacon is S. Nah, never had bacon. That's crazy. That's crazy. S, no, dude. It's too much cholesterol, bro. It's too strong in flavor. You need to have it with like eggs or something to balance it out. Otherwise, it's too salty. Bacon overrated? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that's the list of like the of some of the basic fast food items, basic fast foods. Yeah, that's the list. Bacon is good with brown sugar at least. Well, then you're really doing some insane caloric damage. All right. Okay. If y'all have any, I'm gonna keep doing tier lists for like about half an hour. If you guys have any more suggestions for tier lists I should do, please let me know right now. Country tier lists, like in terms of visiting. Oh wait, I don't have to look for. Yeah, no, they're gonna. House of Iron 4, interesting country. Tier list, cheese. Cheese could be interesting, but I haven't had that many cheeses. Oh my dude, I don't know 90% of these countries, bro. What the heck is this? Make a tier list for all colors. Yeah, all 18 billion, 18 million point something. Yeah, sure, I'll make a tier list for all colors. Bhutan? That's Bhutan? I thought Bhutan had a freaking dragon. Oh, is that supposed to be the dragon? I thought the dragon was red. Geopolitical. I'm not. No. I'm not getting. No. I'm not getting into that. AKG. I'm not giving geopolitical takes. I'm like countries that I've visited or something. No, that's Wales. I thought they both had a red dragon. Add a row below. F. No, crud. This is D, and this has to be this. All right. F. Green. Add a row below. Haven't been. Okay. What country is this? Dude, I kind of need like normal maps, bro. I can't tell what the countries are by like these circles, dude. I'm sorry, what is this? Is this Uruguay? This is gonna be so superfluous. Too many? You know what? I'm gonna know all the countries I've been in, at least. Alright. Let's start with the country I was born in. Switzerland. Switzerland gotta be A tier for me at least. Because, you know, it's a very beautiful country. Its big disadvantage that it has is it's very, very expensive. But, you know, it is beautiful in the winter and in the summer. And in the winter, obviously, big benefit is like skiing, snowboarding, sledding, winter activities. Switzerland is great for. Also, fire tap water. Switzerland has great tap water. And yeah, I was born there. Love subject tier list. I already did that. That's the first thing I did this stream. You can go back in time and watch it. Are they alphabetical or what? I haven't been to Turkey. The UK. Freaking Tuesday in it. the F. It's not F. It's not F. Number tier list. Nah. All right. Listen, you know what? I haven't been to too many places in the UK, but I've been to the UK a bunch. Or Great Britain. I guess just England, right? I haven't been anywhere else. I don't even think I've been to London, to be honest. But I've mostly been to like the area around Nottingham. I have a question. What's your question? Boo! AKG, be serious. England's pretty whatever. Like we haven't talked about Swiss food yet. Swiss food is mostly like German food. It's pretty good, but it's not amazing. All right, British food is full English breakfast. Is great. Why'd you send me that voice message? Because you asked for it. That's why I sent you that voice message. Don't you remember? Yeah. It's fair. It's like a fairly inoffensive country, right? A lot of meadows, old architecture, you know, inns, pubs, sheep. It's not S tier. It's kind of boring, I'll be honest. And the weather is usually pretty, a lot of stabbers. Gabon, have you ever been to the UK? It's D or C. Listen, I could be convinced to put it C tier, but like, there's not a lot going for the UK. Okay. Belgium. Okay, listen, here's the problem with Belgium, okay? C minimum, all right. Yeah, once to land him, got stabbed 22 times. All right, Belgium. I've only been to Brussels, okay? I was only in Brussels, but Brussels was amazing. We were like in the middle of winter. It was freezing cold, and I still had a great time. I have it on loop. All right. Well, it's a beautiful city. I love the architecture. It's a lot like France. Great culture. You have a lot of languages. You'll really do just chatting just to avoid Minecraft. I'll play Minecraft again at some point. What did I ask for? You asked for the exact voice message that I gave you. I can show you the clip later. But yeah, it won the poll. Do you know what you know how to spell poll? Anyhow, you got a lot of options in terms of languages. It's I think it's in a good position. Good food. You know, fries from Belgium. Okay, thanks. By the way, I have to go in about 20 minutes. All right. High harp. Yeah, I only was in Brussels, but I had a great time there. I loved it. All right, next country. I haven't been to Australia, unfortunately. I think these are alphabetical. I haven't been to Palestine. Haven't been to, was that Czechia? Or no, I think this is, I haven't been to Korea. Haven't been to Cameroon. Bro, where are all the European countries at? Germany, Japan food, Ohio. I've been to Ohio, but Ohio is not a country. All right, Germany. Germany, if we're strictly speaking to like in terms of visiting, obviously Germany is the country I've visited the most, right? Most vacations I've been on, or trips I've been on, or whatever, have been inside of Germany. And Germany is kind of like the UK. I think it's fairly boring. There's some Germany's better than UK. I could put it better than the UK, sure. But Germany's I'd say the food is better in Germany at least. But like it's like, yeah, if you're like into history, it's fairly interesting. There's a lot of good museums you can go to, a lot of historical sites. For example, in Leipzig, the Völkerschlachtdenkmal, I think is good. But like good to visit. But other than that, the city's like kind of whatever. If you like seeing like old houses and stuff, it's pretty cool. Berlin is like really whatever, honestly. Like as the capital, I don't really love Berlin. Hamburg's pretty cool. Hamburg's cool. Cologne, yeah. If you're like into chapels and like churches, we got a bunch of nice ones, but like geographically it's not that interesting. But you can go skiing in Germany. You can go skiing and snowboarding in Germany. You can do that. It's pretty, only in the very south, but you know, you can do that. I want to go to cheddar and buy a block of cheddar, then eat it in cheddar. Okay. Would I pick Munich as a capital? Really? Munich? Berlin has to be one of the worst capitals compared to their countries. Yeah, I'd say so. It's a lot of my friends live there, but I don't love Berlin. Have you ever been, by the way? All right. Ireland. I haven't been to Ireland. Ooh, this is Italy. God, please tell me this is Italy, right? This has to be Italy. Italy has got to be. Sosa kept spamming E. That's why the bot took care of it. Italy is amazing. Look, okay, listen. I was on a school trip that I hated in the south of Italy. And the problem with like the south of Italy, like in the middle of nowhere, is that, you know, they kind of still live in like medieval times where it's like, oh, the store's opening hours are like they're like kind of all over the place. Like they open roughly at that and that point, and then there's a siesta, and there's not a lot of infrastructure or like great accommodations, but like the scenery is amazing, the weather is amazing, the food is amazing, the sights you can see are crazy. Venice is probably the most beautiful city I've ever been to personally. I loved it there. And like, yeah, the food, bro. Italy's F tier because it shares letters with America. And also, you know what? We haven't really talked about it. People in Italy look really good for the most part, you know? That's also something to think about. Very attractive people in Italy, you know? And that's a bonus for me at least. Estonia, I don't think I've been. The Netherlands. The Netherlands is a solid B. They got a real funny language. Okay, listen. In terms of like scenery and stuff, it's pretty boring, okay? It's just like one big flat slab of green basically. But they get like they got windmills, they got tulip fields, all that sort of stuff. But other than that, you know, food is all right. You know what they got though? You know what honestly, it might bump it up to A tier. Honestly, the Amsterdam, bro. Amsterdam is an insane. I see it. Don't worry. Amsterdam is an insanely cool city. Like, I guess I realize I love cities that have like freaking water in them, but and that like don't have that are like inaccessible for cars. There's I guess there's a ton of bikes standing everywhere, but like Amsterdam is an amazing city. It's so beautiful. It's so cool. Also, if you're like really into weed, I guess that's cool too. But yeah, that I think that bumps Amsterdam up a row. I like the bridge that goes under the water. Harper does have Discord. She's SA Harper in Discord. Also, she has like a role. Oh, Harper, by the way, I watched your keyboard typing test thing. Very satisfying, you know, giving me the itch to like buy another keyboard or something. Sounded really good, I must say. That's why London is the GOAT. There's so much water. See, I haven't been to London, you know? Maybe I'm missing out. The United States of America. Okay. I think objectively, the US is like S tier. Because it's such a big ass country that you can go everywhere and see everything. They got like every different freaking biome, bro. They got desert. I guess they don't have jungle, but they have mountains, they have desert, they have huge cities. They got ice and snow all in the same. They got islands all in the same country. It's not like I've been everywhere in the US, right? I haven't been to all those places, but like the amount of options you have is kind of insane because it's just like a really big freaking country. Also, in terms of like food and people and whatever, there's a lot of options there as well, right? Because like every culture is kind of represented in the US. So I think it makes it a great place to visit. Now, living in the US, listen, I don't know if I would want to live in the US, but you know, I like in terms of visiting, I think it's great. Also, I did live in the US, right? But my pronouns are USA, ca. Yeah. Same, but I do. Next country. I haven't been to Japan, so I can't say anything. What the heck is this country, bro? I've lived in USA for life. Where? Also, if you want to share, like what state? Also, how is it? España. Okay, here's the big problem with Spain. I've only been to like a tourist hotspot, like the German tourist hotspot Mallorca, which is like it's not. I don't want it to like represent the whole country, but that's the only place I've been. And that's like kind of whatever. But I've never lived in the US, but even I can admit, please put it in F tier. Harper, you've never visited the US, right? You've never, because you've lived there your entire life. I've been to Barcelona. I would love to go to Barcelona. Barcelona looks great. I've only been to Mallorca, like I said. And it's like great weather, attractive people, right? Good food, not great. I think Spanish food is pretty good. Definitely like probably like A tier in terms of like cuisine. But like I was just like at a super tourist hotspot, which is like kind of annoying. For South County alone, F tier, and the government. I don't care about the government, bro. If I'm just visiting the country, I don't really care about the government unless they're gonna put me in jail when I visit. So yeah, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. Yo, go Suns, go Diamondbacks, go Cardinals, go Sun Devils. It gets crazy hot there. How do you live? All right, Sweden. Oh, dude, I can't really put Sweden. They will start taxing you billions as soon as you arrive. That's not even true. South Korea. I haven't been to South Korea. Collect my taxes. Sweden. Sverige. I've been to Sweden like only like for a really, really short amount of time. Like I stayed one night and we basically just drove through it. I can't really speak to the food. I think the food is pretty ass, honestly. Cardinals and Suns are my sport teams. My condolences. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Anyway, bye. I hope your takes aren't as atrocious when I get back. When you get back, I'm probably gonna be playing Balatro. Yeah, but Sweden has a very nice scenery. You know, a lot of forest, pretty beautiful country in terms of like the environment and stuff, the nature. It gets cold in the winter, fall. Yeah, but like it also like in the summer it has a lot of sun, which is cool. And also it doesn't get too hot there, right? In the summer it's actually very pleasant to be there because it doesn't like get super duper hot. And you don't need an AC. Because, like, in Germany, for example, it'll get, like, 33 degrees Celsius or something, or 36 degrees Celsius, but there's, like, no ACs anywhere. You put America over Britain. Harper, I'm not talking about countries to live in. I'm talking about countries to visit. If you... Please go visit, like, I don't know, Yellowstone, and afterwards go visit, like, freaking... the Shire in it's not even the Shire. Go visit like I don't know, Sand and Stone or something in the UK and tell me like what's better. Like the UK is just isn't a great place to visit. America is. Israel haven't been. How about more Scandinavian countries? Denmark. Yeah, in the car I sweat a lot. I bet. Denmark. Denmark's good. Well, in that case, then rank every city in every country. That's a tier list for another time. And I can only really rank cities in which I've been, you know. I'm gonna do it eventually with like European cities at least. Denmark's great. Denmark, very cool country. Wait, before I embarrass myself, Copenhagen is in Denmark, right? I get the Scandinavian capitals mixed up from time to time. I'm pretty sure Copenhagen is in Denmark. Copenhagen's great. Very beautiful country. Denmark invented Lego, put it in S. Honestly, great. Yeah, it's a capital. Copenhagen, great city. Very friendly people. Everybody speaks English, which is cool. The only really cringe thing about Denmark is that they have their own currency. They got like the Danish crown, the DKK as their currency, which is super cringe. And also Sweden does the same thing. They have Swedish crowns or kron, yeah. Which is really annoying. They should just have the euro, in my opinion, but whatever. Great country, very beautiful. Yeah. Then put every country in F tier if you have a problem with their own currency. Euro, pound, cringe. Swiss francs, cringe. Euro, euro, euro. They don't all have their own currency. Right, North Korea. I haven't been actually. I've been meaning to check it out. Romania, Russia. Haven't been. I haven't been to Finland. I've been to Norway. Where's Norway? It's got to be further down, right? Because like I think these are alphabetical. Europe is a country. Fight me. Maybe one day. I'd love to have a United States of Europe someday. This is Norway. Norway and Denmark and Sweden are all very similar. Norway also super duper beautiful. Great. I can highly recommend going there. Also very chill. All the people you can speak English with everyone. What about every planet in the solar system? Earth S tier. Also, they have their own currency for some reason, really cringe. But yeah, mostly like Denmark, pretty cool. I like, in terms of Norway, there's not that like big city that stands out. Like they don't really have a Copenhagen like that, to be honest. But maybe they do. I haven't been to every city in Norway, but like they're kind of missing like the metropolitan like thing. Copycat states, they're all very similar. You can like look at their flags and be like those are kind of super duper similar. What other countries? What the heck? Anybody know what the flag of Croatia is? I can't remember. It's C, right? We got a B C. It's got to be here somewhere. This is Croatia. Croatia. I mean, listen, if you love beaches and stuff, Croatia's cool. If you like want to go on like a boat vacation or something like that, Croatia's great. Other than that, culturally, it doesn't have like the too much. If Europe isn't a country, how come it has a flag? Great argument. Like Asia doesn't have a flag. So true. If you go to North Korea, you can't escape, don't visit. That's not entirely true. Some people have visited North Korea. I think you can if you go to North Korea, they let you back out usually. If you're really just visiting. There's like this. The environment is really cool. I was at the spot when I was in Croatia that like the poet Dante described as like the entrance to hell. That was pretty cool. But other than that, like in terms of like history or something, and doesn't have too much to offer. Great food though, lot of seafood. Don't you want to be a big shot? I got your big shot right here. Big shot of the year. All right, enough of that. Next country. Man, I've been to a bunch of places, huh? It's usually not always. Haven't been to Turkey. Haven't been to Poland. I'm trying to think. Oh, we got Luxembourg in here. And also, not which one? No, I'm not. Which one is the country that starts with M? That's like right next to France. I'm doing like the mini cities now. What'd you say? Country? I don't know. Country. Monaco, right. What's the Monaco flag? I can't believe I forgot. It's got to be M somewhere. M is fairly at the end. S. Oh, M is actually red on top, white on the bottom. This one? Like this looks like the freaking Yushia clan symbol. Is that the one? Finland? I haven't been to Finland. Oh, I should. Also, Iceland is really cool, but I also haven't been. Yeah? Okay. Morocco. Morocco gotta be S tier too. Amazing food. Like, it's a mini country, right? But it's like, did I say Morocco? Monaco, sorry, Monaco. Or Monaco. great country, very rich country, very small country, extremely beautiful, crazy like position, unlike the world. But yeah, just like insane architecture and great, adjacent to the ocean. Beautiful ocean there as well. I don't know what it would be like in the winter, but like in the summer, it's like very gorgeous, I must say. And yeah, great food as well because it's like Mediterranean. You know what it is. Bosnia and Herzegovina. No, haven't been. This is Georgia, right? Not that I've been. Doesn't matter. Wait, where's Luxembourg? Shouldn't it be like close to Monaco? Luxembourg. That's LMNOP. Is it not on here? What's the flag? Let me check the flag. The flag is just like red, white, and blue, right? Luxembourg. It's red, white, blue. Okay, but like the blue is like kind of cringe. The blue is like a brighter blue. Oh, is it this one? It must be this one, right? Dude, it's so close to... I'm not doing a number tier list. No, I will not be doing that. It's so close to the Dutch flag. Luxembourg... I can put it up here. It's good. It's good. It's good. Of course, it's like a city-state, right? Like Monaco. Lot of different like very cool selection of languages. Like you can speak German, you can speak French, you can speak Dutch, you can speak like English, and they'll understand you. Very, very cool city. Cool architecture. Of course, it's all tiny, but that doesn't really change anything. What else we got? I think we're... Oh, wait, we need Austria. Austria. You're not Austria. Austria would be at the start. There it is. Austria. Austria is kind of like worse Germany. Is Austria worse Germany? Almost, kind of, yeah. It's like... It's very similar to Germany. A lot of options like in terms of like skiing and stuff. Also a lot of interesting stuff in terms of like history, like Wien not Wien, Vienna is what you call it in English. Vienna is pretty beautiful and also very like interesting culturally and historically. Run or walk? I gotta go with run on that one. Yeah. And like the food is good. It's mostly similar to like German food, but like schnitzel from Vienna is like world famous. You can ski there. Like if we're talking about like, but it's like it doesn't like it's not as big as Germany, right? Austria is lower than Germany. Yeah, it is. It's behind Germany on the tier list. But also like no disrespect. Have you been to either country? Because I have a lot. What else? What else we got? In Europe, it's just like, it's got to be like France and that's it. Österreich, yup, that's what it's called in German. Also, like, Austria doesn't really, like, Austria only has like one language. It's kind of cringe. Like, take Switzerland, for example. Switzerland is like 4 different languages. Alright, we have to do it. We have to rank France. I know Gaba's been waiting on it. France is also S tier. And I might put it over Italy. I think I would put it over Italy, honestly. It's like it's a very beautiful country. You have a lot of different options in terms of like scenery if you like want to go to the beach or if you want to like go into something like more urban or something like that, something like closer to like a meadow or stuff like that. France is probably the country that I visited the most outside of Germany. Like I've been there the most often. Strasbourg, amazing. Paris, overrated, unfortunately, but it's still a cool city. Nice is amazing. Lyon, amazing. So many amazing cities. The food is insane. The food is crazy good there. Like, honestly, French food can go band for band with Italy. Yeah, probably my favorite country on earth to visit, I would say. Don't spam too many S's. The bot is gonna get your ass. That's all I'll say. And there it goes. Okay. I wonder if there's any other countries I've been in. But I think that might be the end of the list. Argentina? Haven't been to Argentina. My French teacher used to say that the only country we'll enjoy food in is Italy. Listen, a lot of other countries have like great food to offer, right? But, you know, doesn't mean you're not gonna enjoy it just because French food is really good. I think, unless I'm forgetting something, I think that does it for my countries to visit tier list. Funnily enough, nothing in D tier. I feel like you could move the UK down a spot, but Brazil, I haven't been to Brazil. Like, I've never been to like South America. I haven't really been to Asia. North America, I haven't been to Poland. No, I think I've set foot in Poland, but no, not actually, right? I think I've only like driven through Poland like without stopping once to like get to Croatia. We have high standard. That's all I'm saying. Oh, come on. Yeah, you have. No, I haven't. Okay. I know there's like a historic, you know, kind of like connection there, but like I haven't been to Poland really. Yeah, I think that'll do it for my list. And I think it's going to do it from me in terms of all tier lists I'm going to do today. I'm going to end stream. I'm going to go live again with Greece. Oh, Gabba, that was important. I forgot about Greece. I forgot about Greece. I haven't been to Australia, no. I forgot about Greece. Where is it? G. Where was Germany? There it is. Greece is good. Greece is like, honestly, you know what? Top of B tier. Culturally, historically, crazy significance. I only really was in Athens, right? And the problem with Athens is that you can't flush toilet paper down the toilet. Also, the city is pretty poor, which means in some places it's like really run down. But other than that, like, it's beautiful, and like the historic significance and like the monuments and the sites you can see there are kind of insane. So yeah, great country from that one standpoint. Qatar, I haven't been to Qatar. Portugal, haven't been to Portugal. You guys can keep naming countries, and maybe I've missed one. But like, if it's not in Europe, it's not likely that I haven't been. That I have been. Czechia? No, I haven't been to Czechia. Or the Czech Republic. I'm sorry. All right. Well, it's looking like Russia. Haven't been to Russia. All right. It's looking like I'm going to end now. I'm going to go live again with Balatro. If you want, you can come back and watch that. If not, have a nice day. I gotta thank you so much for watching. I got a new video live on my channel right now. It's about Mario Kart. Go check it out if you're interested, and I will see you next time. Or I'll see you right now. Bye.